Welcome to Vantage Technology webinar. Today we have a very interesting topic on Databricks is Delta Lake Change Data Feed on Databricks. So before starting this session, let me introduce myself. My name is Rajneesh Kumar. I'm the CTO of Vantage Technology. And you can connect me on my Twitter and LinkedIn, which is listed on in these pages. So let's jump on the today topic is Delta Lake Change Data Feed on Databricks. So first, we would like to know what is a change data feed is, CDF is. Change data feed basically is tracking down tandem with the table history to provide the change information in the very small level. Because cloning the delta table creates a separate history across the different system. So this data feed clone table does not match what is the original table has. So that's why we can track it down this change data feed CDF across the different tables. This way we can track it down what is going on with that table across the different catalog. Suppose that you are working medallion architect. So what is happening with the bronze table, what is happening with the silver table, what is happening with the gold table. So you can keep track all those information in one place and you can find it what are the things is added, updated or inserted. So let's understand what is the use case for this one. So there's a couple of use case for this CDF. So first is ETL pipeline. So ETL, whenever you're working on your pipeline, you need to know what are the row is being updated or created or deleted. That's where we can keep track this one through the CDF and what is the increment process through the life cycle of the ETL. So that's where we can use it that this CDF is. Second use case is audit trail is. Now, since we are working on the multiple table and then there is a different architect, medallion architect, so that we are replicating data from the different table, silver, bronze, and gold. So we can keep track those information through this CDF is, and we can find it what are the things being updated, deleted, or created. So that's where we can use it through the audit trail is. Third one is data replication. Whenever we need the data replication, we need to know what are the things is being updated. There, the use case we can find it. This is a downstream table. What are the things is being cached or what are the external system is added. So synchronize these changes along their journey there so we can find it. Another like a real world use case is audit your fraud detection. You can know like what are the things is being updated. And you can find it what are the things we can update so that we can mitigate those risks. Same thing is if you're creating the dashboard, there we can use it this one. Another use case is MDM. Whenever you are working on the MDM, you find it what are the different table or row is being updated or created or deleted. So that's where we can find it those information. So this is a use case of the CDF. So let's jump on the demo part. How we can use it, how we can create this whole workflow for the CDF is. So now let's look into the demo side. In this demo, we are going to represent the data for the patient information data. And we are going to work on the different set of data across the journey from the bronze, silver, and gold, how we can track it down those all data information through the CDF is. So let's jump on that demo. So first, let's set up this data, which already I set up those data for the patient information. This is my information. Now make sure that I'm the right place. So I created this catalog and schema information. So I can show you over here to where we are. So we are current catalog is lab user and then current schema is PII data. So you can look into this information in your Databricks box is over here. If you go to over here, catalog, and lab user, and this is where the data is. So there we are working on this data. So we are in the current catalog is lab user and current schema is PII data. So this is our current catalog, and this is a schema. We are going to work on this schema. So source of data volume is, so where it's coming from. Let's look into the where it's coming from. So it is coming from volumes, lab user, CDF demo, stream, and CDC. So if you come over here and then click this one, so there is a volume is over here. So the data, it is coming from here. So this is the data is coming from here. So stream, CDF demo, PII data. So no, it's coming from volume. So let's look into the volume is. So the data is over here. Volume is coming from here. So volume, lab user, PI data, and then this is where the data is coming from. So this is the location of that one. So this is a checkpoint. We created this checkpoint is underscore checkpoint is, it is inside the volume, and then PI data checkpoint. Checkpoint, this is what the checkpoint is. Now we are creating a bronze user table ingested data with the autoloader. So here we are going to ingest the data to the file through the autoloader is. So let's run this command and let me explain this what is going on. So basically initially whatever the data, if any table is there, this name, it will drop, and then it create with this information, this schema information, table information. These are the information. MRN is a primary number, medical record number. Since we are working on the patient side, so this is a medical response number, medical record number, and then we are working on this all information. So let's run this command. It will create the table for bronze user. So now it is being created. Now in this section we are going to create and start load stream into the user stream, silver user. So basically is if bronze user. So basically we are loading the data into the bronze user. This is where we are. So this is a schema of the whole incoming data, and then we are loading into the bronze user just what we just created. Just we created at this point is. So. And now let me explain a little bit about this. So this is a schema we defined where the data is coming. This is for cloud files. It's coming as a JSON format. A schema which is defined over here. This is a schema. It is coming from here. And load CDC stream where it's loading from is loading from this location. At this location, it is it is loading at this location, CDC at this location, and this is a read stream. So it is a read is load as a stream, and this is a write stream. It is going to write into the bronze user table with this checkpoint. This checkpoint is making sure that you are getting a unique data. That's why we need this one. And then processing time every 3 seconds it is going to load that data from that source to the bronze user. That's it. And format is delta, and it is append mode. So it is keep adding those data into the table is in bronze table, and then it will load, and then you can find all this. So let's run this query. So now it is first look for the schema at this point, and then it create those data, and then read the data, and then load data into this table is. So since it is a stream, so it's keep running and then keep printing those things. So now you see like it's running, keep running. Last updated 50 seconds early. So you can look into this how it is showing the graph. And file read. This is a file has been read and then written into the table. So this is information every 3 seconds it will happen. So now we can go where it is being added. So let's look into that there. what is being added. So now this is what it is being added. It is checkpoint, and this is what it is being added, customer branch. So you can see branch, checkpoint is branch, first is created, volume is a branch. Checkpoint and branch, this is what is being created, and you can see over here. And this is stream source batch 01. And now let's print what are the things where it says CDC stream and what is the checkpoint is coming. So checkpoint is this one, and the stream source is CDC. So CDF demo and stream over here. Metadata information, commit, offset. So this is how it is coming inside the branch. So now validate this data, what is inserted into the branch user table is. So let's see what kind of data it came. So it since we implemented as an append. So it's keep running this stream. So we added as append. So every 3 seconds data is going to add over here. If any data is coming, if there is no data is coming, then it will not add. So that's what initially it is being created, the table in the branch user. Now we are working on the silver table, and then we are going to look into the what are the different changes has happened through the CDF is. So let's first create the silver user, drop the if any existing silver user, and then create the silver user. So volume DB, so it is coming from here, volume. It is coming from here. And let's see what is volume DB Academy. So the data is from here. (01) PII silver. So 01 PII and silver. So there is coming from. So silver. So this is what the location is. So basically, clone data from this location, which is already been created. So now this is a total table size is 17,357 row is being created. Table sizes. Number of file is 1. Number of sync transaction null. So you can see the all information being printed over here is. Now we are enabling the change data feed is. So this change data feed you can enable as a table level, like here at this level. So we are enabling this one, or you can as a global level, you can also enable this through this command is. If you run this command spark conf set, it will run as a global level is. So let's work on this table level silver user. What are the different changes is happening? So now we are enabling this CDF is change data feed. So now this is now enabled. Now let's check is whether it is being enabled or not. So this is a command. You can check whether it is being enabled or not. You can describe your table, and then you can see. Now let's look into the. So you can see like at this level, you can see this information is change data feed is true. So you can see check it is enabled for this table is. So now you can select the user, find the total row is 3132 row is there. So now this is being, this is all row and column. So now we are upserting data from bronze to the silver table, silver user is, and we can find this is, we are going to use it as a upsert. So if any upsert, what does it mean is upsert is if any data is there, then it will update. If it's a new data is coming, then it will insert into that silver table is. So here we are defining this function. First we are defining this function, we are writing this function, and within this function we have created rule for how it is going to upsert for the particular silver user table. So look for this MRM medical record number, and then it's equal or any of those thing is match, then it will update, or otherwise it will insert. That is the function is being created. So you remember, this is the name of the function is upsert to delta. That's what it is being created. And then creator temp view is we are updating into the temp update as update view. Now we can call this function over here. If you notice is, let's run this function so it will be available for us. So I created this function. The function name is upsert to delta. Now it is executed. So this function is now available. Now I can call this function at this level. So this is a function I'm calling at this level is, and now I'm inserting. What is happening over here is it is read stream is reading from the bronze user table and writing right into this table through this function. Basically is upserting, inserting, updating and inserting. That's what it is happening. And what is the processing time is every 3 seconds it is triggering. So let's run this command. Now, since it is a writing stream, so it keep running, it will not stop. So every 3 seconds, it will look into the any data into the bronze user and insert into the silver user. So now let's look into give some time so that it will update those table. So let's see. Now just says, now it is being processed. So let's see. What is history? Now we are describing silver user. Since we enable that CDF and this table is, now we can check what other things has happened with this table is. Okay, now you can clearly see at this operation what is happening. So at this point it is merge is happening, and this is a clone is happening. So all information coming for that table is. And this is how you can keep track is if it's a update is happening, it means merge. And then if it's a insert come as add new row, and then cloning is basically we are cloning to the existing data from this location. So this is all history is coming over here. So this is a way you can find, as soon as you enable the CDF for any table, you can find it what are the operation is happened with that one is. So now we are looking to the access the read change data feed, how we can, and then what is how it is going to be result is, what are the result is. So at this point we are reading delta at the basically as a batch. We are reading this table, and then we are finding what other things is happen. Read change true, start version 2. Since we want to start reading changes from version 2, so that's where we are we need to know, and the display this is. So here we are finding, so you can find all these information, change time, commit version, and commit timestamp is. So let's run, and this will print all this. This is where you can find option is true, and then a start version is true. So we are to an ever version will print, and then what table it is, this is a silver table, it will come, and then you can display this information data frame you can print over here. So let's see how what other thing will come. Now you can see for all row level the data came, and now at this level you can find what are the things has happened with this particular row. Each row level this information came. Change type is what are the version, commit version, and committed timestamp. The three different column came with the extra existing schema. So change type is this for this row, it update, and at this row it is insert. That what happened. What version is the second version? Because first version we basically copy from the one location to this table is, and then it is insert and this one. And this is what the timestamp, if you notice, is almost like a 5:59 EST time is being updated. What is the today time is, and that's how. And now this is how you can display through the CDF all this information. Table level as well as row level, you can find what other things is happening through the CDF is. Now we can load the file into the volume. So now we are adding the more data into the table, and we can find what other things is happening. So now we added the more file. Now again we are checking what is history happened. So initially we happened that this time it is a version 3 is going to happen. So you can see like a version 3 will show. This is now merge happen. And this is a parameter. This is what happened. And this is a metadata information. All it coming is all information coming from metadata information coming. So this is what it is coming. Now we can check. This is a table level. So this merge has happened at the version 3. So this is a version, and this is what happened is a 3. So we just saw about the version 2. It is a merge. Version 3 is also merge, and version 1 is set table properties, and version 0 is a cloning. So now we can see we are now seeing the history of that row is above the version 2. So we can find that this changes in table row level 2. So now we can get the latest version of table history. So now in this command, we are going to find what are the different version is. Select the latest version, and then we are dropping any temporary variable exist, latest version. And then we are defining this as a latest version in, and then we are extracting those information from here. So let's run this command and just see what is it is going to show. Now you can see the version 3 it is display. Why? Because I just explained over here at this point. At this point, so we already went through the version 2 at this point, and then we added the more data over here. So now the merge happened with the second part. So at this point, version 3 is merge happened. That's why the new version for the table level is also coming as a 3. So this is how you can find the different version for the CDF is. Now we can find we are going to get the more matrix about how the different information is coming. So in this one, what is we are number of target row inserted, that's also we are going to get. This is a way you can get number of target row updated. That's we are going to get that this is a command, and this is a way you can get what are different row is being deleted, and then you can find all this in the silver user is. Now it is, you can see like what other things has happened with the particular, this table is 147 row is being inserted, 809 row is being updated, and 0 row is being deleted. So there's no row is being deleted, only is update and insert is happened with the third version. So this is a way, this is a command, you can find all this information if you want to drill down more into the any table, if it's a CDF is enabled for that table is. Now we can view what are the modified, inserted, updated, deleted. We can view that one. So this is a command you can find. Now we can see the different changes, latest version. and you can change type is insert. We can find all those information. We all row that is being inserted. That's how we can get those information. So table changes is silver user, table name is latest version, and then we are also finding the what is insert, how many row is being inserted for that table is, that's we can. So if you notice, total is 147 row is being inserted, new row is being inserted, that's information is coming over here. You notice is earlier we pulled that 147 over here, so that same information now we can drill down what are the different changes is happened with that row is. This is what row is being inserted, so we can find that one. Now we can also find the update information. So we can, this is a way you can find the latest version, what are the things being updated. Total 804 rows I think is updated. Let's see how many rows being, 809. So let's see is 189 it came over here or not. So this is insert and this is update. So 109 row is being updated, and you can see what other changes has happened. So this is what change it's happened with this table is, this row is with the table. This is how you can find. View row prior to update. Now we can see comparing the two changes. This is a way you can find. So this is 109. It's, you can see you can see what are the changes. Timestamp committed version 3 update, change step. You can see the changes and what time it is being updated. That's you can see. Now we can see what are the different rows being deleted from that table is. This is a command right now. There's 0 row is being deleted, so it will come as a 0. But this is a command you can do it through the find how what are the different rows being deleted. So there is no information come because there is nothing is being deleted for that silver table is. So that's why it's now if any of their row is being deleted, that information will populate over here. Now we are going to move into the silver table, and then we can see what are how it is deleted is being propagated. So now we are setting the gold user table. Now we are going to the from the Databricks, the medallion architects work with bronze, fine tune with the more data into the silver table, and then propagate into the gold table the more fine data which you need for your use cases. So now we can create the gold user table, and this is what it is being. So create table replace gold user with this information, MRN medical record number, and then from the silver user, it's copying from the silver user and select. And now we can select this. So these are the information is being populated from silver to the gold. So now we are updating the processing right to be forgotten request is. Let's find it what is a user deleted request. So here what is happening is you identify what are the row need to be deleted. You are sending that notification to the user, we are going to delete next 30 days, and then after 30 days automatically that row is being deleted. That's what it is a process right to forgotten request is. So that's how we can implement. Here we are going to do some of the manual work because we are not going to wait for the 30 days. We are going to do the manual work, but this is a way you can set up that information is. So this is a deleted user request. This is deleted that information from where user delete request. This is a new table. It is already been created for you. So that's where you can pull that info. So these are the number, MRN number. It is requested to delete from that table is. So this is what is a forget to user delete request is coming from. There you can identify like after 30 days it will delete from there because you are saving those information for that row to be deleted. And now Now we are reading read stream table user delete request and select what are the different row is requested to delete. You can check what other things is coming. So here we are adding the deadline. So deadline, the two extra column we are adding with this table is, and what is the status. So deadline is basically you're giving 30 days period, and the status is what is the status is for that table. So that's how you can keep track after 30 days or whatever the deadline you are going to give the user, you are maintaining that user, and then after that it will delete from there. So now you can see a status is requested and the deadline is, this is deadline is being it is being deleted. So if you are not doing anything, automatically it will delete from there at this state is. So it's first you notify to user. So this is a date and time it will delete. Before that you can take the backup you need or something you want to take the action. So this is how you can maintain. And now you can adding the committed message in history. Now you can see deleted commit. Now you can setting the user meta delete commit. Delete commit, that's what it is showing at this level. Now we are now requesting, what is happening over here is now we are going and then checkpoint, and then we are deleting request. We are doing this one. So we are append mode, is anything is coming, keep adding those things, and then metadata requests internally, and then available for now. So as soon as data is available, it will trigger and then it will delete. So now let's run this one. So it will delete those row from the table, and then you can see the history from that. Now it is being deleted. And now you can see history of the delete requests. What are the things being deleted? You can see the history. So now you can see create table operation and stream update. So this is a delete committed. That's what it is happened. Request process interactively. So that where you can see like it is being deleted. And this is the operation parameter. You can expand, you can check what other things happen. It's very important information. You can find some of the information over here whenever you are real time working on any of your use cases. And now we can select from the delete request, processing delete request, and now we are processing. Now we are checking the record to be deleted. So now we can see like the record is being deleted or not. This is from silver user. Select from the delete request is. So this is what we got. Updated, these are being deleted. 20 row. And delete into the silver table. This is, now we are deleting this delete request table. These are the deleted. So we are deleting from the silver user. Now 20 row has been deleted because we selected, we see like these are the row need to be deleted. Now it is being deleted from the silver user, 20 row. You can see it's 20 row. And now you can see the history, and you can find now fourth version. You can see like some of the row is being deleted. Now you just see is a status of this one delete. Before that, up to the version 3, it was merge and merge. Now the fourth version, it is being deleted. So now you know like some of the row is being deleted from this table, silver table, delete committed. Now we can pull that information, what are they being deleted. So record version 4, we are 4 and above version, we are going to look into that one. Now, what are the things we deleted? Now we can propagate all the way to the gold user. So since you deleted it from the silver, that need to be propagated to the gold user table. So this is a function which created, this is a function process delete is being created. And then we are adding a couple of logic over here, and that information is propagated to the gold user. This is where it is going for gold user. This is for the gold user. So let's create this function. Now this function is now available for us. Now we can run that call to that function is process delete that we are calling, so that it will delete that information from the table this table is gold table is. Now it is now available. Review the delete commit. So this is 20 row is being inserted into the delete request. And now describe history gold user. Now we are describing the gold user, a different version. So version is 1 is first we create a merge, and then 0 version is create table. So 2 version is being created over here. So now we can total row. 3,387 row is there for the gold user. Now we are going to delete commit fully. So let's see. Through the CDF. So you notice like we are maintaining the all history from the different table, how we are deleting and what are the different rows being deleted, what are the different rows being updated, what are the different rows being inserted. Everything is being updated. So now you can see 3,407 row is being there. So some of the row is being deleted from there. So I added some of the row is being added over here. So now you can are deleted. So this is what it is. Initial number was there, and then after that this number was there. 3,387 row was there. So this is the total is 20 row is being deleted. So this is the latest one, and this is a previous row was there before delete is. That's you can pull that information from version as of 0. So version 0, it was only it was a 3,407 row was there, and after delete it is only 3,387 row is there. So that's how you can know like a 20 row is being deleted. So this is you can keep track to the CDF. Now we can stop all active because now we know like 2 stream is running. One is write stream and one is read stream. Now we can loop into all the stream and make sure that whenever you're working on your any box Databricks, make sure that all your stream is stopped, so that you can reduce your cost from your organization. So this is where you, if you don't know the name of that stream, you can go to the loop and then you can stop all stream from there. So now this is a way you can stop all your stream is. So this is all demo about the CDF. Feel free to reach out to us if you have any question. We are happy to help you out. Thank you very much for joining this session.